Good morning, happy Tuesday, and welcome to a full 3 days of my eating days, my full day of eatings. So this morning we are going in with a Community French Vanilla. That's my favorite coffee on my eating days because I can add my Perfect Keto Vanilla Collagen, which why do I have two, girl? It's because this one is on its last leg. I only have a little bit in there. I've got my new canister ready. And then of course, we've got the nut pods in French vanilla. I was able to score some more at Whole Foods. I went a little crazy. And yes, I get the kind in the refrigerated section. Y'all have been telling me, just get this one, y'all. The one in the refrigerated section is the one that is the best. I'm telling you, try it and come back and let me know how you think it compares to the shelf stable. So let's go ahead and get our coffee going. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm gonna take for my supplements. Same that I do on my fasting days if you watched last week's video, except for I'm not taking the Perfect Keto electrolytes. So I take an apple cider vinegar pill every morning. I take a turmeric pill every morning and evening. I take 6 of these grass-fed beef livers by Equip. I take 2 at each meal, so that equals 6. And then I'm going in with this palm cherry electrolyte mix. So I fill my cup up. I'll ask where I get this all the time. I got this off of Jane.com. It's one of those like boutique sites where they change their inventory every day. So it's not the same thing every day, but they do circulate the same stuff often. So I love this cup because it tells me like when I should be drinking and how many times I need to fill it up. And I fill it up probably 4 times a day, honestly. So I've got some lemon wedges in there. I like to cut up my lemon and put it in this Dollar Tree container and put about 2 or 3 of those in my water per day. That's going to help with your immune system. It is great. No, it's not going to be super carbolicious, guys. I think one whole lemon has like 2 carbs. So I like to cut this up, put that in there, a little squeeze of lemon, and then put one of these electrolyte scoops in here. This has nothing in it, no carbs, no filler, nothing except for goodness. So it's got all the vitamin C, it's got biotin, magnesium, all kinds of good stuff, guys. I get this stuff off of Amazon. I am not affiliated with Key Nutrients. I have a link though down below if you want to get some off of Amazon. And I just love how it gives me a little extra something in my water, especially on my days of eating window. Get my electrolytes in without popping all the pills like I do on the fasting days, and I just do this once per day. I drink plenty of water, but I just do the electrolytes once. Like I mentioned in last week's video for the fasting days that I showed y'all, even on my eating days, I put cinnamon in my coffee. I put cinnamon on everything that I possibly can because it is such a anti-inflammatory agent. It's got so many great properties for the body. Like I mentioned last week, you definitely need to put this on everything that you can. I've got my pan heating up because I'm gonna try something different. So on my eating days, I usually just go in with my collagen coffee that I just showed you and my electrolytes, and I don't eat anything until later, like a late lunch / brunch. But I'm switching things up and I'm going to do breakfast, lunch, maybe snack, dinner, dessert, and see if that switch ups my ketone levels. And I always like switching up things in the body, guys, all the time, like making myself a science experiment and see what my body adjusts to best. But I'm just going to incorporate a little bit more throughout the day and see if that helps me out feeling different and ketone wise. So while my pan's heating up, I went ahead and prepped these Southern Keto Cookbook blueberry muffins. If you've been with me for any amount of time for over a year on keto, these were the first thing I probably made in that cookbook over a year ago last year, and fell in love with Natasha's cookbook. Love them so much. I haven't had these in forever. I'm actually going to take these out and put them in the microwave and warm them up for just a few seconds so they get kind of like soft along the side with my eggs. Gonna be epic. Y'all also asked how I do the perfect egg. I had a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning. Redmond's real salt is a must, guys. When you're fasting or when you're eating, you want to douse your stuff with Redmond's real salt. That's going to help with electrolytes. So good, and this is my favorite salt, guys. I have a link down below if you want to order with them. You're going to see in this video spices and things that I use. I just absolutely love their stuff so much. So what I do is I put it on super high when I first put the eggs in, put my salt, put my seasonings in there, put the lid on, and then adjust the temperature to like medium setting over there, and then just let it sit out for a minute. And yeah, all the steam is going to, you know, cook the egg perfectly, and it's going to cook it over just a little bit, but you still have that runny yolk. So last week I did a poll with where are my runny yolk fans and where are my Gaga runny yolk fans, and most of y'all were runny yolk fans. I was surprised. So if you want a good runny yolk, you don't want it to be all hard, and you want it to look pretty, I know, bougie, then put the lid on your pan like this and just let the steam do the work. Take it off, add a little parsley. Y'all ask what the green is all the time on my eggs. It's just parsley, girl. We're not getting crazy. We took the lid off. Perfect. Adding my little bit of greenery, which again, not bougie, y'all. Parsley. Y'all thinking the girl's like cutting stuff up and getting all crazy herself? Sam's Club, get it. And that is the perfect fried egg. So let's get our muffins on the side. First meal of the day on our eating day. So there is my collagen coffee I showed y'all. There's the Southern Keto blueberry muffins. I added just a little bit of Kerrygold butter on top to get that fat in. And there's our two beautifully, perfectly fried runny yolk eggs from our runny yolk fam. Let's get it. If y'all don't have the Southern Keto Cookbook in your life, I've probably said that a million times throughout the course of over a year on keto in these videos. I love those so much. I have forgotten how good they are. Oh my gosh. And a serving is two. A serving is two. You heard me right. I loved breakfast this morning. Haven't had breakfast in a while. Like I said, I've been skipping it, and we've just been going in with a keto collagen coffee and then eating brunch later. But I think I'm gonna like this. Let's see if the body likes it too. So it is 11:40. I have not even gotten dressed yet. I have been responding back to emails, messages like crazy. I've drank all my water already. You can see it's still got a little bit of the key nutrients at the bottom there. I'm blurring out and you can't see nothing. Now you can see there's a little bit of the key nutrients down at the bottom. So I'm going to load this up with some more ice and some more water and guzzle it on again. Like I said, about 4 or 5 of these per day, guys. I just drink as much as I want. The more water, the better. So it's about noon. I usually don't work out early. I usually wait in the afternoon, but the hubby's had the kids all morning. It's been nice. I'm just going to try to knock it out early and get it done. Get it in, get it done, show up, do the damn thing, be consistent. No matter what time of the day it is, guys, get some movement in your daily life, whether that's taking a 10-minute walk with your kids, whether that's walking around your house, squatting while you're folding laundry, whatever the case may be, you've got to get movement in your life. I've got my tunes ready. Let's get this arm workout in.
Every second is a blessing, got no time to be depressed. On this grind you always stress, so I work harder than the rest. That always said to do my best.
I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. So watch me. So watch me. Man, this beat got me aggressive, got me on the straight offensive. You can't stop this train direction, cause it runs without an engine. Oh, when did I fail to mention that I need all your attention? Cause we're failing in retention, listen up or just forget it. I ain't here to spit perfection, I embrace my imperfections. I just want all that's neglected to hear something they connect with. So I use my only method, all these words that I've invested. I don't hope that they're impressive, I just hope that they're effective. Yeah, I swear to God, if you want it, then you got to get it. Cause when I'm on my deathbed, no, I will not regret it. You only got one life, one shot, don't let it slip away. Today, get up and make a big change, huh? You decide your own future, a winner or a loser, a headline or a rumor, on the bench or a shooter, superstar or recruiter, defensive prosecutor, just living a consumer, or will you be a producer? If you ever be inadequate, another college graduate, just looking for an advocate to hire me to pack your shit. You want it, take a stab at it. You need it, then get after it. These people, they don't matter, shit, just block them out and capture it. I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on.
Whew, y'all know my OGs out there. Arm day is my favorite day because I kill myself. I push myself so hard on arm days. I don't know why. More than any other day I find, but I just love it. Love it. Guys, Consistency, show up, do the damn thing every day, hard work put in, you're gonna see results. Prime example of that, I never would have dreamed we would be where we at over a year later with just being consistent every day. That is key. So it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm getting a little hungry, so I'll show you what I'm gonna be having for my lunch today, but I had to show you this too. So we are basically on lockdown until June here in Louisiana. It's pretty bad here, I've mentioned before. So the girl treated herself to some quarantine Happy Meal. I paid more than I would like to for this because y'all know I usually get this up at my Marshall's, but we can't go to Marshall's for like ever. And this is the one I've been on the hunt for, and I haven't been able to find it anyway. I got this gem off of eBay. Killing it. Yes, I've been looking for that one forever. Y'all been teasing me with them, with your coffee, and I've been all jelly, and I went ahead and paid for that. It was 20 bucks shipped to the house, so not terrible, but more than my $4.95 at Marshall's. And then we got some HighKey maple granola. I like this one better than the cinnamon one. I bought this off Amazon myself because I love this stuff so much, and I flew through the other bag that they did send me to try, but now the girl's buying it on Amazon. Apparently they're sold out of it on their website. Check again because I have a discount if you buy through their website, but on Amazon I don't. But I went ahead and ordered that because I just can't live without it right now. And like I mentioned in another video, right now I am just enjoying the little things, and these are the little things that are making me happy and getting me through this lockdown. So this is what I got going on. Some Shasasi's ham. I mentioned this in a grocery haul. Got 2 frozen mozzarella sticks. I'm going to pop these in the air fryer. So I just wrapped the ham around the mozzarella sticks kind of loosely, and I've been obsessed with like wrapped cheese. I don't know, like with bacon, everything. We've just been wrapping everything up in some cheese and some meats and going with it. So I got my air fryer. I think I'm gonna do 400 because last time I made the bacon ones, which you should have already seen that video, in the air fryer, it was a fail. It tasted delicious, but a fail. But I cooked it a little bit too long, but I had to because of the bacon. But being that this ham doesn't really need to be cooked, I think I'm gonna go on with 5 minutes just to get the cheese melted, and we'll see how that is. But I'm feeling like some cheese and some meat, so I had to put it in a couple extra minutes. But look at that cheesy goodness in there. Perfection. And even the ham kind of crisped up a little bit. Oh my gosh, this would be so good. You might be thinking that's not a lot. It's pretty high in fat and protein as well. And we're gonna have an epic Taco Tuesday night, and of course we're gonna have dessert. Don't get crazy out there. So yes, we're gonna be hitting our macros spot on, actually a little bit over, but we had our killer workout, so you can take that into account. On workout days, I don't mind going over on my protein, honestly, because I'm doing a lot of strength training with arms especially. So let me down this. It looks delicious. I also went ahead and took 2 of my grass-fed beef livers because remember I told you this morning I take 2 of these per meal. So that was bomb. Y'all know when I like something, I eat it all the time. So you might be seeing that for lunch every day when we do our full day of eatings this week. I don't even know. I might have to adjust my carb manager and macros because that was so good. The cheese was just melted, but not like overly melted. Oh, spot on. And the ham was kind of crunchy. So good. And as far as y'all are concerned about ham because of dextrose, even some of your turkeys and roast beefs and stuff have a little dextrose in them too. That one in Carb Manager is pretty low on carb, and I'm happy with it. So it's 4 o'clock. I just got done doing our monthly meal plan for the month of May. I am going to go in with a second scoop of the Electrolytes by Key Nutrients. This is a cherry palm, just because we did a really hit workout today, and you can take more if you have higher activity. So I just love this stuff. It tastes so good in your water, and I put way more water than it says to do, and I just love the little splash of flavor. So we're gonna go on with that before dinner will be ready. We're gonna test ketones too. 5:35 and I am making dinner. We just tested ketones, and at 5:35 I'm coming in at a 0.5. So on my eating window days, I've been coming in between like a 0.5 to a 0.7. So it is Taco Tuesday. So I have 2 ounces of cheese that I have divided, so about 1 ounce on each sheet of parchment paper. A little bit of chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. I already made the hubbies. He wanted a taco bowl, so I already have that shape there. So these are going in the microwave for 90 seconds, and then we're going to shape them into taco shells and fill them up with some blackened chicken tenders from Tyson. So here is dinner tonight. So I did 2 90-second cheese shells. We've got, I think this is 3.2 ounces of the blackened chicken tenders. I've got 72 grams of avocado, 2 tablespoons of daisy, a little bit more cheese on top, I know, some cilantro, chili lime seasoning, and I love putting Frank's Red Hot sauce on mine because it gives you like that taco sauce taste without any of the carbs or bad stuff. This is legit just cayenne, red peppers, and vinegar, salt, water, and garlic powder. That's it. It's a pretty clean one. I love this one. And that's it. And then we're getting on to our epic dessert, and you'll see why I didn't have much to eat before that. So that was delicious. Taco Tuesday, always a win. And we like to do like the cheese shells I showed you, or the taco bowl, or we like to do the enchiladas. And I showed that in a video, and a lot of places I've shown that. It's really easy too, but so easy, and just such a great way to always know what you're having for dinner on Tuesday. We use the Tyson chicken tenders just because I'm trying to use them up, but you can do pork, which I plan on doing for the month of May. You can do ground beef, whatever you got, use it, put it in a taco shell, eat it. So good. So it's time, y'all. Dessert time. We are going in with like almost a whole pint of this because I didn't eat much last night. This is the peanut butter fudge Rebel. I got 2 cases, as y'all know if you've watched some of my previous vlogs, and we are going through it and loving it. I got some Enlightened on the way we're going to try. I'm excited to share with y'all. And I did buy some of that Halo Keto series, which I don't have high hopes for it, and I'm not really a fan of the ingredients, but y'all know I love my Rebel, so we'll see how the others stack up to my beloved. So there it is in all its glory, and we're even going to be extra and put in a Heka Good Foods peanut butter chocolate chunk cookie. I love their cookies. I get thrown the question all the time, which cookie do I like better? Do I like Heka or do I like Perfect Keto cookies better? So they do have 2 different consistencies. This one is more chewy, whereas I find the Perfect Keto ones are more like cookie cake-like than these. So if you're looking for a good chewy cookie, go this route. If you want more of a cake-like, real crumbly cookie, go for the Perfect Keto. I love both of them equally, but they do have a different texture. So I'm going to put that on there, and we're going to put a little bit of whipped topping. We're going all out. Let's look at macros for the day, because after I eat this, I am going to start my fasting window. And our macros today are 142 out of 156 fat, 119 out of 124 protein, 1909 out of 1982 calories, and we're coming in at 18 out of 20 net carbs. I thought I was actually going to go over because I had some other things thrown in there, but things change, and I switch it up as we go meal to meal. So I didn't have any side with my Taco Tuesday, and I took off some condiments that I really didn't need that I had pre-planned, and that definitely brought down my macros and allowed me to go a little more buck wild with dessert. But like I said, we're going to change things up a little bit the next day you see me, and see if that helps the ketone levels go up with having fat earlier in the day. So here's the Heka cookie. There's my sugar-free whipped topping and all the Rebel. So it's 6:24. I usually like to start my fasting window around 6:30 to 7. So let me get to it. Delicious and so worth it. However, I want to be transparent with y'all always. Keep it 100%. We were talking about the cookies earlier. That was the peanut butter chocolate one. If you're going to order the ones from Heka, get the just plain chocolate chunk one. Hands down, a million times better than the peanut butter one. I've forgotten how long ago I had eaten the peanut butter one and forgotten that I don't really care for that one that much, honestly. I like the chocolate chip one. I could eat that every single night of my life. But the peanut butter one, I don't know. There's just something off about it. I don't really like it. So if y'all order the Heka cookies, hands down, stock up on the chocolate chunk one. And they actually just got it back in stock. It was out of stock for like 2 months. I had made an order, and I just now got my boxes 2 months later. And I'm so happy because, like I said, I don't really care for the peanut butter one. And that's probably why that one's not out of stock, because the chocolate one is so much better. Whew, okay, enough about cookies and dessert. Let's get some water and get our nighttime supplements and get these kids in for a bath and bed. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our full day of eating. I'm your host, Nicole Burgess, and girl, what are you doing? We are getting, I can one-handed, y'all, struggle is real. We are getting some coffee that I made last night. And we put it in the fridge so we could do a cold brew. Like, what? I do have some cold brew that I bought from Sam's Club, but cold brew, like pre-done, does have a little bit of carbs, so I like to save that for my lower carb days. Today's not one of those days, y'all. We're going in with some vanilla community coffee that I brewed last night, and I got it in my little Paw Patrol cup. I'm going to put it in a new bougie cup with 2 tablespoons of nut pods and also my Perfect Keto collagen. Before we make the coffee, I know y'all are going to ask about the cups, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. So I got these cups off of Etsy. I will link her shop down below. I just thought they were so cute. So these are just the regular reusable Starbucks cups that all like those crafters buy, and they just put vinyl on them, honestly, but they're so cute. So I got this one that has the leopard on it, because y'all know if you've been with me for any amount of time, I'm a little bit obsessed right now. And then also my name on the back. How cute is that? And it comes with like the top and the reusable straw. You just rinse these guys. Don't put them in the dishwasher because they'll ruin your vinyl. And then I just got this plain one here with like the really pretty rose gold Nicole in this font. So loving these. They were reasonably priced and shipping was cheap, and it was sent really quickly, especially with everything we got going on right now with shipping with this darn virus. So yeah, I got these to do my cold brew with instead of my Ray Dunn mugs. Y'all know I like to do the hot. For my cold brew, I like to add my Perfect Keto collagen first. I'm going in with the vanilla. And then what I'll do before I add any ice to this is I'll take my handy dandy frother and I will go ahead and get that going really well. Since it's cold, it's going to, you know, take a minute for it to dissolve a little bit more than it would be hot. But this dissolves really great in my hot chocolate that I'm, not hot chocolate, but the chocolate milk that I make with the chocolate one, not the vanilla one. And look how pretty it looks already. So we want to get that good and frothy and incorporated. Then we'll add our 2 tablespoons of nut pod, a little bit of cinnamon. You can even go in with some nutmeg, so freaking good. And you've got a fancy dupe Starbucks cold brew without the price. So my nut pods is in there, my collagen is in there. I got a little bit of ice, and we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle just a little bit of cinnamon on there. I mentioned in every video that cinnamon is so great for the body, such a great anti-inflammatory agent, so good. No like extra stuff in it. Get you some cinnamon, douse it on everything. This is a full day of eating. What are we having for breakfast? I am having the Southern Keto Cookbook blueberry muffins again. We had that the first day y'all saw. I just made sure I prepped these, and I'm having these every day on my full day of eating for breakfast. I love these. I haven't had them in forever and forgotten how much I love them. Instead of doing my 2 runny yolk eggs, my runny yolk fans down there, don't be disappointed. Don't cry. It's okay. But we're going in with 2 hard-boiled eggs that I prepped also earlier in the week because I don't want them to go bad. So 2 eggs and 2 blueberry muffins. I'm not going to add butter to them today because it doesn't fit my macros for everything I have else going on. And enjoy this beautiful cold brew. Oh, I haven't had a cold brew since like last summer. Come on, girl. So there you go. Really simple breakfast. 2 eggs, 2 Southern Keto blueberry muffins, my cold brew. On my eggs, of course, I've got the everything but the bagel seasoning. I just get this one from Sam's Club. It's just the same as all the other ones. And y'all, I gotta go get another Redmond's real salt out the cabinet. I think I have 1 little one left. I love this stuff. And we went a little ham because we want to make sure I have our electrolytes in. Love this stuff so much. I love all their seasonings, as you can see over there. I have them linked down below, I think with the discount code, so definitely check them out. You need this in your life. So the cold brew and the muffins and eggs were delicious. It's on to our supplements. So I've got my water that I showed y'all that I fill up like 5 times or more a day with a little bit of lemon in there. Not gonna hurt you. I'm going in with the apple cider vinegar by Equip, the grass-fed beef liver by Equip. Going to go ahead and take my 2 now, 2 at lunch, 2 at dinner, total of 6. Turmeric, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening for inflammation, so good. And then I usually don't take my keto electrolytes by Perfect Keto, but I am going to go in with just 1 just to jumpstart my system this morning and get me going. So let me take all my supplements and get this water in, and the girl's going to get dressed for once. So it's 10:30. I eat breakfast way earlier than I usually do because I was up way earlier than I usually am. And we are going in. I got my carb manager telling me what I'm supposed to be doing because I have everything pre-done. We are going in with a 2 Good yogurt. If you are new to keto, I have a lot of new people to keto. These are really good. They are just 3 net carbs and 2 sugars and delicious. Vanilla is my favorite one. I got Waylon over here assisting me. So I already went ahead and put that in my bowl. I've got my scale here, and my favorite thing, if you are new, my OGs already know, they're like, shut up, Nicole, we know what you like, is the Perfect Keto Macadamia Vanilla is spot on. My favorite nut butter by them. They're all delicious, don't get me wrong, and I have all of them, but I stock up on this specific one because number 1, it's delicious, and number 2, it's not as many net carbs as some of the other ones. So this one is just 2 net carbs for 2 tablespoons, which is 32 grams. Now I'm going to go in here with 22 grams today because I don't want to use up a lot of my fat on this. And I'm also going to have the HighKey granola. Now the maple is my favorite. I have the cinnamon. I'm going to be honest, I'm not that much of a fan of that one. It is so stinking good. And they don't have it on their website, at least last time I checked. Check though, because I do have a discount if you order through their website. If you order on Amazon, I can't help you there, but I paid full price and ordered on Amazon because the girl's got to have it. Going in with 15 grams of this. So I like using my scale because I'll be most accurate with this. This is going to be high fat, high protein. It's going going to keep me full. I do want to play around with today. So I told y'all that I wanted to incorporate maybe a snack before dinner to see if that helps with the ketone levels or lowers them on my full day of eatings. Yesterday, I had a fasted 20-hour day, just to let you guys know, and I came in at a 1.5, and that was not with taking the base. I did an experiment, and I just did black coffee, and I still came in at a 1.5. So on my fasting days, my ketones are pretty high. On my full day of eatings, they've been between a 0.5 and a 0.8. Some days I come in at a 0.4, so we'll see. I'm switching things up, listening to my body, eating when I'm hungry, and seeing what works best for me. So there's my 15 grams of my maple HighKey. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. It just smells so good, just even coming out the bag, guys. Look at those chunks too. This stuff is life. You've got to get it in your life, and you've got to get this too. I mean, I'm telling you, this is like my favorite thing, as most of y'all know. Newbies, that's why I'm going into detail for you guys. Get you some Too Good yogurt. I get asked where you can find this all the time. Walmart, guys. And then Target sells the 4-pack, and my Winn-Dixie sells the 4-pack too. They also have some stores that sell it in the big tub, and if you have a scale, you can weigh it out like that. It's probably more cost efficient as well. I can't find the big tub, but this is going down. 10:34. We're eating pretty early. Hopefully the other thing I have planned for us will get us through until dinner. So that was delicious and hit the spot. I am going to go ahead and take my 2 other, what am I holding? Oh, girl, get it together. Not electrolytes. My beef liver. What am I even doing? It's 11:09, so I'm gonna take these 2, guzzle down some more water. I already drank that first one, and get some more work done. So it's 1 o'clock. I got the boys eating lunch. I just finished drinking my entire second bottle of water with the lemon, and I'm going in with a cherry cola Zevia. Now, Zevias are sweetened with stevia for people that are not aware or new. They're just carbonated water, stevia leaf extract, natural flavorings, and this one does have caffeine in it, this one in the cola. All their other flavored ones do not have caffeine except for this one in the cola. I buy these at Whole Foods, but I've been buying them off Amazon because they've been having an amazing deal shipped to your house if you're a Prime member. They also have something called a rainbow pack, which is, except for this one, I had to order this special. This is one of my favorite. This is my top #1. Besides that one, every other flavor they offer in this big pack. It's called a rainbow pack. So you can try all the flavors, and then you can order a big pack of one flavor later down the road. But I know a lot of y'all are like, oh, I wish I could try them. That Amazon rainbow pack lets you try them, which is awesome. But I have one whole thing that I bought from Amazon like this. I do have the rainbow pack coming because, believe it or not, I have not tried all the flavors myself. But cherry cola, this is my #1, and ginger root beer is my #2. I also like the ginger ale, is pretty good. The black cherry is good to mix, especially if you want like a keto cocktail. I love these things. So I'm going to drink one of these before my snack. I'm going to wait about an hour before we go into snack time. So it's 2 o'clock. I am still sipping on this cherry cola Zevia. I've been doing some YouTube work, and I don't like guzzle these because they make me like kind of bloated, if you will. They're not supposed to because they're sweetened with stevia, but I guess it's the carbonation in it is what I'm trying to say. I can't drink them like super quick, or it's not good times. And I'm going in with my afternoon snack, which is a Perfect Keto chocolate chip cookie dough bar. Chocolate chip cookie dough is my favorite flavor. Y'all ask all the time. Then salted caramel, and then all the rest of them. I love them all, but this is my favorite one. So I'm going in with this, and the next time we eat will be dinner. We'll be testing ketones. I've got some core work to do today, and those 100 squats, because we still got this 100 squat challenge going on. So it's about 3:30. We're going to test ketones soon. We're going to do our 100 squats, but I just mentioned this in the Facebook group, and so many people are like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. So like I showed y'all how I make my cold brew coffee this morning, I'm feeling a cold coffee and iced coffee for dinner tonight as well. So I'm going in with my decaf, and I just brew my coffee in a cup. I let it sit out for a little bit, and then I put it in the fridge, and then usually use it the next night for morning coffee, but I'm doing this tonight, so I'm gonna let it sit out, put it in the fridge, add our ice, and it's gonna be a delicious iced decaf coffee since it's gonna be in the evening. So once I get something that I like, y'all know I get a little obsessive with it, and we're just feeling the iced coffee right now. So there you have it. We're gonna let it sit out on the counter because it's piping hot. And then in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, we'll put in the fridge until it is dinner time and we're ready to make that iced coffee. And if you're wondering why the girl's got a robe on at 3:30, it's because I'm freezing. I've been freezing a lot lately. And I'm not fasting today, but I'm just cold. I just tested my ketones coming in at a 0.6. So on our full day of eating days, I usually come in at like a 0.5, 0.6. Some days last week I was coming in at a 0.4, but I wanted to do a little test to see if I incorporated more of my fats earlier in the day, which I really didn't incorporate that much more fat before dinner. I've got a lot of fat coming for dinner. I try to save as much as I can for dinner, if that makes sense. I don't even know, but 0.6 I'm happy because 0.5 and above means ketosis. I really don't care what these numbers say. I know some people get really upset if they're not like at a 1 point something or above every single day. Guys, just because you're at a 0.5 or a 1.0 doesn't mean you're doing ketosis any better than somebody else. I just want to make that clear because a lot of y'all get really competitive with the ketones or think that you're doing something wrong when you're coming in at a 0.5 every day. I get that question all the time. I can't get above a 0.5. I can't get above a 0.5. What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do and change? Nothing. That means you're in ketosis. Your body is using ketones for fuel. You are burning fat. You are doing everything you need to be doing. So don't let, just like I say to scale, don't let the scale determine you. Don't let this monitor determine you or get you discouraged either. If you're reading 0.5 and above, no matter what you're doing, know you're in ketosis and know you're making the right decisions for you and your body. So I just want to throw that out there because a lot of questions about this monitor. I just made a video. You can go and watch it as well. But I don't want y'all to get this to be another stigma to hold you back like y'all do with the scale. So ketones are done. I've got about 20 minutes. We're gonna do squats. We're gonna do some core work just to get it in. I walked my happy behind to the bedroom. I did not want to show up today, but I showed up. That's what I keep telling y'all. I get the message all the time, like, how are you so motivated to work out every day, especially with us on lockdown and everything? Guys, just walk your happy ASS to the bedroom, and once you're there, you got to do it, right? There's no excuse. You can't walk out. I mean, you could, but don't. Just do it. So even if it's just something for 20 minutes, if you do some yoga for 15 minutes, whatever type of movement you're doing for your body is beneficial. So just do it every day. Do the damn thing, show up, don't make excuses, just keep working at it. So I'm gonna do this. I know y'all haven't seen me this entire vlog. Like, what the heck, girl? Don't worry, you know you're gonna see me on day 3 because we're gonna have our pep talk to get us through the week. And I'm gonna show you all the good stuff that I'm eating on day 3 as well. But let's get this workout in. I keep stalling, and then we're gonna go make some delicious dinner. Delicious. So girl, what is for dinner tonight? So I got my 3 sunny side up eggs, runny yolk eggs for my runny yolk fam. There we go again. And I've got the Southern Keto Cookbook sausage gravy with drop biscuits that I just made. Went ahead and put them in a container just to have them. Hubby already ate. I'm about to make my plate. I got the boys eating. Here is my iced coffee. So we are going in with that decaffeinated coffee I showed you. I have the salted caramel collagen that I'm going in with. Y'all don't see me use this one that often, but I do like it, and I'm starting to like it more and more. I use it here lately. And fun fact about all the collagens from Perfect Keto, this one has 0 carbs. Yes, you heard me right. This is the only one, I'm pretty sure, that has 0 carbs. The rest of them have between 1 and 2 carbs per scoop. So fun fact there, if you want a little less carb in your morning coffee life. And then I did haul this Nut Pods caramel. I love this kind from the refrigerated section. I know I sound like a broken record to the people that watch me religiously, but for my newbies, I want to make sure that they know this one is better in my opinion than the shelf stable. This is the new flavor. It's really good. I tried it the other day. I still like vanilla the best, but I really like this one. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of that in there like I showed y'all this morning. Get this decaffeinated coffee going with this deliciousness over here. 5:08 going in with dinner. Here we go. Don't be jealous out there. I mean, look at this epicness. So a portion is a 1/2 cup for the sausage gravy, but look how much it is. It's just enough for 2 biscuits. A serving for the biscuits is for 1, so you have to double it for the macros. It's a little bit higher. That's why I have to allot that. I got my 3 eggs. The yolk is perfect. And then this epicness with this caramel iced coffee we got going on. Oh my gosh, get in my belly. And we got room for dessert. You know this girl does not play up around here. Just for my runny yolk fans, I had to. And to gross out my non-runny yolk fan lovers out there, but oh man, epicness on a plate. Get in my belly, y'all. Oh my gosh, so good. For my OGs, you know we killed it. We don't play. For my newbies, if you are playing with your food, and what I mean playing is not eating it all, I don't know what you're doing and you're not living your best life, whether you're a keto or not. Eat your food, guys. Put the nutrition in your body. It's gonna do a body good, I promise you. And I may or may not have a iced coffee decaf every night and for the morning now until the end of the summer. I think we're doing it. I may or may not have bought a big old case of decaf coffee from Sam's Club. So we are good to go. Keep that on the down low, okay? That Nut Pods, guys, if you are looking for a good heavy whipping cream or half and half alternative because you don't need the extra fat, but you want that creaminess in there, get the Nut Pods. I think it's like 1 or 2 grams of fat, 20 calories, 0 carb, full of flavor, so good, but again, refrigerated. 6:21, I am gonna be doing my 20-hour fast tomorrow, and I usually like to end eating around 6:30, no later than 7 if I know I'm fasting the next day. So I'm going in with a Heka Good Foods. This is the chocolate raspberry. This is their newest flavor. This is my favorite flavor. This one is 2 net carbs. The chocolate's 2 and all the rest of them are 1 net carb. Y'all been asking about trying all the flavors. They do have a special edition variety sampler box. So you get 1 of every flavor for $24.98, and if you use in Burgess, you also get a discount off of that, which is amazing to try because the 1 flavor box of their bars are pretty pricey, but if you want to try them all, so that way you know which one you want to commit to and stock up on, then you can for a pretty cheap price, but they're only doing that for a limited time. So check down below, I have a link for them, but this one is my favorite. I like blueberry, I like white chocolate, macadamia. I like a lot of them, but this is probably my favorite one. So I'm digging in before we cut off this eating window. So at 6:30, we're starting our 20-hour fast, so we can eat tomorrow at like 2:30. And if y'all have not had the Heka bars, like I said, they are so good. That's my favorite flavor. I like down that in no time. It didn't have a chance with this girl. All right, that's it. Let's do mom life, get to bed, and get ready for a fast tomorrow. So the next time you'll see me, it'll be another full day of eating, which will be on Saturday. But before Saturday, I forgot to show you the macros. So the macros today are 150 of 156 fat allotted, 113 of 124 protein, 969 out of 982 of my calories, 19 out of 20 net carbs. So we had 57 total carbs, 20 grams of fiber there for everything that you saw me eat today. So we were right there on track as far as macros, coming in at that 0.6 before we did our little exercise and had dinner and had dessert. And now we're going in for the 20-hour fast. Good morning. Happy day 3 of our full day of eating. We are getting our French vanilla community coffee on and our new Killing It mug. The little things that make you happy, right? Of course, we are going in with the Nut Pods French vanilla. This is the refrigerated one. I like these better than the shelf stable. And our vanilla keto collagen by Perfect Keto. A little splash of cinnamon in the microwave. Don't get triggered. I have my Southern Keto muffins, blueberry muffins, breakfast on repeat basically, and I'm about to fry up 3 eggs in my pan. So to me, this is the perfectly cooked egg. Y'all see how these yolks are good and runny from my runny yolk crew. All my like puking runny yolk crew, y'all just gotta go because this is the way to do it. So good. And see how the white is cooked perfectly, but you got those runny yolks ready to go. This is the way. And see how they're moving on the pan so great. I love this cookware so much. Add that parsley to be a little bougie and fancy, and we are good to go. I added a little bit of Kerrygold butter on top of my muffins, put them in the microwave as y'all saw. My coffee is ready to go. I'm ready to kill it. I'm ready to kill this food. Killing it. Did we kill it? You know we did. Oh my gosh, eggs so good. I did not lick the plate. I was not savage, okay? I usually save my licking for, you know, the dessert. And we got our coffee done. It was so good. I've had a lot of y'all tell me about how heat reverses the effects of collagen. So this is what I want to say because I've had that question come up a lot. I don't think that's true for the Perfect Keto formula because they have done so many scientific tests with the heat, because that's what it's mainly made for people to use it in their coffee and still get the effects. And I will say, last summer when I got off the keto collagen and I just was drinking my bangs in the morning before going to the gym, that's when I experienced my hair loss. And when I incorporated my collagen back in my hot coffee, my hair went back to being normal. So do I think that the collagen has 0 effects on the body once it's heated up? from me experimenting with that, absolutely not. And like I said, the perfect keto formula is awesome. Maybe some other formulas that's the case, but I have found that to not be the case with the perfect keto one, and especially with what I experienced last summer with the hair loss, getting off, getting back on. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I'm getting a lot of questions about the collagen being heated up in my coffee. However, I have been incorporating the iced coffees in the evening with the perfect keto salted caramel, which is cold. So if you're worrying about me getting the collagen in, we're getting it in multiple times a day. So I know I've already said this in this video probably. With the days spaced out like this, I forget what I'd be telling y'all on the vlogs. But I do want to mention it multiple times because I still get the same question every single time, multiple times. What supplements do you take on fasting or non-fasting days? So I just want to make it clear, and it hasn't changed. So I take the keto electrolytes on my fasting days multiple times. I'm just going to take it 1 or 2 times per day today. I'm also going to do an apple cider vinegar pill once today by Equip. And then a turmeric I take twice a day, once in the morning, once at night for inflammation. And then the grass-fed beef liver I take 6 pills per day, 2 at each meal. And I keep getting the question with, why do we need to take grass-fed beef liver? This is going to boost your immune system. This has a lot of nutrients packed in it that you might not be getting on your ketogenic diet, and it keeps you full between meals. And I think it definitely helps with muscle mass when you are trying to strength train or build muscle and shed fat loss. Before we even get into the end of the video, I'm so stoked about it. I want to talk about Equip for a second because they just launched a new immune booster capsule that's filled with all kinds of different greens, different berries, vitamin C. Y'all, it looks phenomenal. I have one on the way that I ordered. I cannot wait to incorporate that in my new daily routine, especially with what we have going right now with this virus. We definitely need all the vitamin C and the immune system boosting support we can. So I'm going to start taking that alongside with this, and that's going to be perfect for us, guys. And they have an awesome code with Equip right now. We had that amazing beef liver deal. They just gave me an amazing deal where you can get any item you got buy, you're going to get the second one for half off. That is incredible. So you can buy as many as you want. Buy one, get one half off. And that does include the new immune booster pills. So amazing deal, guys. Take advantage of it. Y'all know I love their pre-workout. I love the protein powder. All that applies. Everything on their site. Buy one, get one 50%, and get those new immune booster capsules. I can't wait to get them myself. Y'all, it has been a day. It is 3 o'clock. I've not eaten anything since y'all last saw me. So I'm going in with what I had planned in my macros, which is a filet of salmon from Sam's Club. I like these frozen ones. And y'all, if you have not tried this organic lemon pepper by Redmond's Real Salt, y'all can see the girl with a little ham on there. That's all you need. I'm going to add a little Chef Chamois garlic butter on there. Delicious. So I'm going to put this in the broiler. Oh my gosh, it has been a day, y'all. Like, I just can't even right now. I did a grocery haul. Going to pick up groceries right now is a feat, and the kids are acting cray. Mama just needs a break, and I just want to eat my damn salmon. How many else can relate out there? Hands up emoji in the comment section. I just want to eat my damn salmon without somebody asking for something to eat every 5 seconds. Oh my gosh, the struggle is real. I know y'all can relate out there. Thank you for letting me just get that out. Let's get this in the broiler and let's try to eat. I'm even going to incorporate like all my other things I had in my macros and even my afternoon snack, because let's just face it, it's the afternoon now, damn it. We got to go ahead and just eat. So it's going to be like a big smorgasbord. So 3:07, this is my late lunch, and yeah, it looks a little weird, I know, but this is what I have planned in my macros for lunch and for a snack. You can hear the kids still acting cray. The girl needs this in her system now. So the girl needs a Zevia and one with caffeine. This is the cherry cola one and the cola. And then y'all told me the Dr. Zevia have caffeine. The other ones don't. I have that rainbow pack coming from Amazon to try the other flavors. Cannot wait. And I just did a test to see if these break your fast, if I didn't mention it already. And Zevia's or the Zevia Energy did not have any effect on my fasting for weight loss and for fat loss, muscle gain, guys. There's all different ways of people doing fasting. Stevia is not going to affect your journey if you're doing it for those reasons. I then have my salmon with the Chef Chamois garlic butter. I get this from Sam's Club. So delicious with Parmesan and basil. And y'all can see it is going ahead and already melting on top, all nice and good. I've got 56 grams of avocado, of course, with Redmond's Real Salt on there and everything but the bagel seasoning. A Jack Snack cheese. These are comparable to Baby Bell, but I actually like these better from Sam's Club. And I'm sad to say they were out of stock when I did my monthly haul, so I didn't get any more, but that's okay. We still have some left in stock. And this was my afternoon snack, was a Ketofit bar. Now, I love Ketofit, and I don't think it gets enough recognition. These bars are delicious. Y'all know I love Perfect Keto bars. They're my #1 go-to bars, but this one is my second favorite. I love this one. They only have a chocolate. However, they told me this summer they're coming out with a new flavor. I can't wait. If you want to try out Ketofit, look in the description box because I always have discount codes for y'all, and that is one that is so delicious. So that's everything we got going on for lunch because, like I said, it's 3:10. We're just going in with a late evening lunch, and then we'll go in with dinner and, of course, dessert for our last day of full days of eating and craziness, y'all. I know you can relate out there. When I did my Facebook Live last night, which, by the way, if you're not on my Facebook group, you need to go and join us. We are doing a quarantine and chill live every Friday to get our stress relief out from everything you hear behind me and to eat some keto delicious dessert, have some keto cocktails, and just hang out and chill and chat. So if you want to join me, I'll have that in the description box and in the pinned comments. But yeah, I need this right now because the girl's about to lose her mind. You hear all this behind me? Do you hear this, y'all? I ate that so fast. It's 3:23. I wolfed that down. You know what? I think the girl was hangry. By the way I was sounding before, y'all let me know. Girl, you were hangry. You needed to eat, girl. You needed to eat that up because now I am feeling on cloud 9. The kids are still being cray. But I'm like, ooh, we good now. It's like when you, I don't even know. Like, you're like in this state where you're like, I need food or I'm going to cut somebody. So that was where I was just a minute ago. I was about to cut somebody. I was about to cut a you-know-what because I did not have food in my system. I got all the fats. We are good to go. And I got this caffeine in my life. We're just living our best keto life now, and I'm not hangry, and I'm not going to cut anybody. It's okay. All right. It's all right. Calm down. All right. So testing ketones. It is 6:10 Saturday evening, and I'm coming in at a 0.4. And I'm kind of glad that I'm coming in at a 0.4 because there's been a lot of talk about ketones, and you're going to hear me talk about it towards the end of the video. I am glad that it's 0.4 because on my full day of eating windows, I've been coming in between a 0.4 and a 0.6. On my fasting days, I've been consistent with a 1.5, 1.4. Does this mean that we are out of ketosis? No, it does not. 0.4 means that, first off, I've been going to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning. I am lacking sleep. That will definitely affect your ketones. It is Shark Week this week. For my ladies out there, you know what that means. That will affect your ketones. So am I afraid of this number? Am I mad at this number? No, because I know that everything I put in my body today is good. I did not space out my food like I wanted to because it was crazy with my schedule. Things happen, guys. And when you go to test, you might come in at a 0.3, 0.4. Does that mean you're not in ketosis? No, it just means that you might not have enough sleep. You might be having Shark Week this week and it affecting your ketones. You might have been running around like a crazy person after your kids like you saw me today and just running around like a chicken with your head cut off and you're using all your energy up. So don't let a 0.4, especially if it's a 0.4, guys, you're in ketosis, okay? You're in nutritional ketosis. It's okay, especially if you know you haven't eaten anything to knock you out. And I know I haven't eaten anything to knock me out. So I like to spread out my food a little bit more. It just helps me get my fats in, get my energy up, especially if I am running low on energy like I have been with no sleep. Not the prettiest sight because all the gravy kind of went everywhere, but this is actually leftovers I had on one of my fasting days. So this is my smothered mushroom sauce chicken, but I did it with pork instead. So I've got mushrooms in there. There's fresh thyme. There's fresh rosemary. This stuff is so good. I'll link that in the description box and in the iCards above. But I did it with pork because I didn't have any chicken all last month when there was a chicken shortage around here. I've got exactly, I don't even know, it's like 50 grams of Brussels sprouts, and that's the prepackaged Green Giant. I hate those. I like the fresh so much better, fried up in some bacon and some butter. And you talk about delicious. These prepackaged ones taste so bad. Don't get those, just FYI. And then I've got like 56 grams of avocado with, again, Redmond's real salt. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. And that lemon pepper we had on the salmon, spot on. You need to get that in your life. And some everything but the bagel seasoning. So this was I was talked into this by my private Facebook group. They've been raving about this Halo Top new keto series they have going on. Now, I don't really like the ingredients on this. I mentioned that in my grocery haul this past Tuesday. But there are some that have worse ingredients than this banana cream pie and a couple other ones. And being that everybody keeps raving about it in the keto community, I wanted to try it and stack it up against my beloved Rebel ice cream that y'all know I love so much. The banana cream pie, I went to go open it and realized that the hubby was already in it. I gotta ask what his thoughts were because I didn't know he busted in this already. But I will say that the texture on it, just from opening it, is crystallized, like everybody said in the grocery haul, and my friend Christy Davis had mentioned it as well in her grocery haul. Now, she didn't care for it. A lot of people said they didn't care for it. A lot of people in my Facebook group like it, so that's why I'm trying it to see. It is 8 net carbs for the entire pint. I'm not gonna eat the entire thing. You can see it's not there anyway because the hub's busted into it. But I haven't measured out my carb manager. I'm going to put it in my scale in my little bowl here, and we're going to measure it out. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on it, what I think. Y'all been saying y'all want me to eat Enlightened. I have an order from Enlightened coming, including the bars. So I'm excited to try the Enlightened ice cream. Y'all really like that one. Some of y'all like that one versus the Rebel. I am obsessed with the Rebel, as y'all know. I just hope that this isn't disgusting because the girl hates wasting her macros on something when she could have had the Rebel, because we got Rebel in the freezer too. I'm gonna fix my iced coffee. We're gonna test it out and see what we think. Now, I let it sit out for a while. Y'all can see the consistency, and I put it in the microwave for like 40 seconds before it got to this creamy texture, because like I said, the top was pretty crystallized like everybody keeps complaining about, but that was my little trick to kind of get it to the same like creamy consistency as the Rebel. Okay, thoughts on this Halo Top banana cream pie ice cream. For everybody that keeps saying that they love this and it's the best thing ever, they must not have tried Rebel yet, is all I gotta say. The texture of this, okay, it's not bad. The ice cream overall is not bad, but if you've had Rebel, this sucks, okay? I'm just gonna say that because Rebel is so smooth and creamy and just so rich and decadent. I feel like I just wasted my macros when I could have had Rebel, honestly, because even when it was melted, when I went to go eat it, it wasn't a smooth, creamy consistency. It wasn't crystallized anymore, but it was kind of grainy. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if you've tried this and your experience with it. Now, the chocolate part in it, the swirl was really good. The banana flavor was pretty good, but the consistency of the ice cream itself, I am not a fan. So even though this is $1.50 cheaper than the Rebel at Walmart, I will pay the $1.50 all day, every day for the damn Rebel. I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan. Y'all let me know if you've tried this series, what flavor you like down below. Let me know all the thoughts of this down below. The ingredients aren't good, I will tell you. Rebel and Enlightened ingredients are way better than this. So in my opinion, pay the extra money, get the Enlightened. I haven't tried it yet, but I hear good things. Pay extra money to get the Rebel. You won't be disappointed. Don't let this be the first keto ice cream that you ever try, because you won't be living your best keto life. I will just say that. So the plot thickens, y'all. So the hubby got home and I asked him, I said, oh, hey, how did you like that Halo Top banana cream pie ice cream? I saw you dug in it already. And he said, no, I opened it up and I couldn't believe how when I opened it up, there is a foil wrapper. He peeled the foil wrapper off, and as you saw it earlier, that's how he saw it. Like, not even to the top fill. Like, Rebel is filled to the very brim, guys. Y'all saw where it was. So he took a little bite and he put it back in the fridge because he was like, not about that life. But I had thought he had already dug into it because you saw almost half the container was empty. So when you get this, you're not even getting a full 1 pint, in my opinion, because like I said, Rebel fills it up to the very top. So you are getting way more carbs for the product, if that makes sense. So I already said that I didn't like the way it tastes, but you're not getting as much bang for your buck too. So we talked about how this is cheaper than Rebel. It is, but it's not, because you get more product with Rebel than you do this. So this is a definite thumbs down, pass on it. Taste, price-wise, product in there. This is no bueno. So don't worry about wasting your time even trying Halo Top Keto series, in my opinion. Spend the extra buck, get the Rebel, get more ice cream in your life, and get more goodness for your macros. Speaking of macros, what are your macros for today, Saturday? So I did 152 grams of fat out of 156. We did 123 protein out of 124, and we went over on our calories a little bit, but that's okay. I'm about to go do my 100 squats at 9 o'clock at night and some yoga, so we'll work that off. 2,026 out of 1982 and 19 out of 20 net carbs. 53 total carbs. I know a lot of y'all like to know my total carb count versus just net carbs. So let's pop up the weight this morning, or you should have already seen it. So this morning we weighed in at 129. I am not trying to lose any more weight. 130 is where I'm comfortable, but I'm trying to lose body fat, as much body fat loss, and replace it with that damn muscle. That is my goal right now. And alternate day fasting, the supplements that I've been showing you in these videos, all these things are helping a girl out. The squats have been helping my leg muscle definition, losing fat there. I am loving what I'm seeing. I could not be more thrilled with the progress that we're making. I don't really want the scale to go down that much, but if that means that I'm losing fat and gaining muscle in replacement, I'm down. So I do want to talk about the scale for a minute because the same thing's coming up with the Keto Coach numbers. Don't let the scale, I say this every single time, I've said this for over a year, don't let the scale get in your head. It's just a number at the end of the day. You could be gaining muscle. It could be things that you're putting in your body. That number doesn't define your progress. Get something that you want to fit in, a pair of shorts, a dress, a pair of leggings, whatever the case may be, that are a little bit too tight, and try those bad boys on every Monday. And if they start to feel better, then compare that to the scale. The scale might be the same, but those shorts are like falling off you now. So that means that you've been doing things right. Don't let the scale get in your head. And now y'all are letting the ketones get in your head. So I mentioned this in my Facebook Live group the other night. The ketones are just a tool to help you know if something's kicking you out of ketosis, to help you stay on track. Just because someone comes in at a 2.9 fire ketosis rating and you come in at a 0.5 doesn't mean they're doing keto better than you. It doesn't actually mean that they're burning more fat than you. Y'all are both in a nutritional state of ketosis. You're burning fat. That's the main goal. It doesn't matter what the number says. If you're coming in at a 0.4, I don't want you to be upset either, because like we've said, you might be stressed out. Stress can lower your numbers. Your menstrual cycle can lower your numbers. You might have been standing on your feet all day in the kitchen with your kids acting cray. I get it. Might have just did a run, a HIIT workout. They're gonna come in low. That doesn't mean that you're not in ketosis. So don't let the Keto Coach or whatever monitor you're using either get you down too. If you are putting the right foods in your body and you know they aren't kicking you out of ketosis because you've tested them for that, then you're doing the right thing, y'all. Just stay the course. Just stay the course. Know your why. Know what you're doing is the right thing for your health. Don't get competitive with the other person on Instagram, your BFF down the street doing keto and her keto numbers are fire, or she's got on the scale and she posted she lost 2 pounds and you didn't lose anything. You worry about you and you be your own competition. Don't compare yourself to other people when it comes to the scale, how they look, their ketones. Compare yourself to you. Like, where do you want to be? Just keep doing that. Like, if you look in the mirror and you're not happy with yourself because of what you're thinking up here, then you keep doing the damn thing. But don't let other people influence you or make you think a certain way about yourself or that you're doing something wrong. I just wanted to make that clear. That it was helpful in showing you what I eat on my full day of eating windows. I get a lot of questions like, do you eat breakfast? Do you eat desserts? Do you snack? What are you drinking? So hopefully this kind of cleared up what an average 3 days of full days of eating is for me throughout the week. I do fast on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The weekends I do not fast because I just enjoy food so much and enjoy time with the family too. So I don't fast on the weekends, but Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I do 20-hour fasts, which are alternate day fasting. I also want to remind you guys about the awesome Equip deal that I mentioned earlier. So everything on their site is buy one, get one 50% off. That does include the immune boosting tablets. Go and get those, guys. I cannot wait till mine come in and I'll let you know how I think about those, but I think they're going to be amazing. And then I'm also excited to say that you didn't see any in this vlog because we didn't fast, but I have an awesome deal on the Perfect Keto base. So their old formulation, which, what's the difference, girl, between the old formulation and the new formulation? I've been getting that question a lot. Packaging and a little bit of a flavor enhancer. That's it. It's still got all the same minerals, the same exogenous ketones, everything in it is the same. The packaging's gonna look a little different and they're gonna add a little bit better tasting booster agent to it. That's it. So it's just old packaging basically, guys. That's all that it is. So go and snag up this deal with the link down below. They're gonna be priced for $29.99 versus $39.99. When you buy two, at that price, you're gonna get one free, so it makes them like $19.99 a container instead of $40, so it's like half off. Or if you buy two, you're gonna get two free. So you can do as many in that multiple as possible. It's gotta be the coffee flavor, the chocolate, and the peach, because that's the old formulation, and that's going to make a killer deal for the base. What do we use the base for? Go and watch my fasting video. I'll have it linked down below, but just to give you a heads up, we put that in our coffee so we don't drink black coffee and it tastes like poo, and it does not affect your fast. I tested it. I knew it already because it's scientifically proven by doctors from Perfect Keto. It's not going to affect your fast at all. It does make your coffee taste better than black. Go and check out that deal, guys. It ends Friday. Just do the base. I've got so many deals coming to you guys for the month of May for Perfect Keto for other products. I promise you. So if you need collagen, if you need nut butters, all that stuff, hold out. Just do the base and go and snag that deal right now. I also want to remind y'all that today starts the 5-day ketosis challenge with Keto Coach. So you don't even have to have a Keto Coach monitor if you didn't order one in time. If you have Mojo, whatever, just post your ketones over on Instagram if you're on Instagram and hashtag 5-day ketosis challenge. That's going to get you in the running for some awesome prizes with some amazing companies and killer deals. So definitely go and do that. And also if you post your ketones, hashtag myself, so Keto Coach can see that you found out about the challenge through me. If you're not on Instagram, guys, and you're in our Facebook group, post your ketones. We'll be doing that there to also motivate, lift, and inspire each other too. And it doesn't matter if you're coming in ketosis. It's just to motivate and let everybody know that we're in this together. If I'm coming in at a 0.4, other people are too, and they want to see that. Like we mentioned earlier, they don't want to feel down about them being a 0.4. They want to know that they're not alone out there. So post whatever it is and encourage and motivate somebody else to join our keto journey. So thank y'all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed these vlogs, if you look forward to these Monday motivational vlogs, if you like seeing what the girl stuffs in her mouth on a daily basis, give it a huge thumbs up. It helps the video so much, guys. Give it a share with somebody that's looking forward to starting keto. If they need some, little oomph to get them going on keto, or just somebody you think might be interested, definitely give it a big share with them. If you're not subscribed, I would love to have you a part of the family here, guys, so much. Click all the bells and whistles down below. A lot of y'all are telling me that you're not getting notified to the videos, which makes me so sad and so PO'd at YouTube. So make sure you click the bell, say all notifications, so hopefully YouTube does its dang job. Y'all have an amazing Monday, an awesome week. Keep killing it in whatever you're doing. It doesn't even have to be keto. If you're doing Weight Watchers, if you're just counting calories, if you're just getting movement in your body every single day, you are bettering yourself in the right direction, and I applaud you for that. So just keep on trucking. Know that you're not alone. Know that you can do it. We're in this together. I say that every time, and we'll see y'all next Monday for a full week. I know a lot of y'all have been waiting for a full week vlog. We'll see you then. Love you guys so much. Bye.
No one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show